today is, well, it's Sunday, but you're watching this on a Monday. And you know what that means. That means it's time for me to tell you what happened last week that I, for some reason, thought was important enough to talk about. Welcome to Last Week on a Monday. I'm your host, Hot Schmoes, and let's play some video games.
Delicious hot schmoes.
They're called s'mores, Buzz.
Right, of course.
You'll notice I'm playing Apex Legends, which is my favorite video game to play, whether I'm good at it or not. See, I'm good at it. What are you talking about? Okay, let me go back to what I was saying now that I am not. I have not. Never mind, I'm still interrupted by myself. Well, what I was trying to say is that I think every week it's very interesting because I think one of the three categories that I talk about ends up being like have something going on, and the other two don't really have anything going on. And that seems to be true just about every single week. You know, last week we had stuff happen. I don't even remember what happened last week. This week, though, we've got a few things that I wanted to talk about. And the main things that I want to talk about are, first, I went and watched both Ballerina for a second time, and I watched Elio, the new Disney animated movie. And I just want to say about Ballerina, that movie is good. If you like the John Wick movies, or if you just like action movies, go watch Ballerina. It was a good time. And Elio was very interesting, because I had like basically zero expectations as to what exactly this movie was going to be. Like, I didn't know if it was going to be good or bad. I don't even know if I expected or wanted it to be necessarily good or bad. But it was available for me to watch. So I figured, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Maybe this will be a decent film that Disney has produced. And you know what? I gotta say, Elio was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that movie quite a bit. It's not like one of the greats. It's not going to be one of the best Disney movies of all time. But it had really good heart. It had a fun storyline. It had, honestly, like, lovable characters. And the premise is just a super fun little premise. But it's a family-oriented film. It's about a relationship between, you know, a young kid and his aunt, who is his legal guardian. So it's essentially, you know, him and his parent, essentially. And it's just a really good story of them finding, you know, and helping each other realize that they do love each other. Which, honestly, is not in every film ever, and it needs to be in more films, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gonna kill me. And I just gotta say, of the Disney movies that have come out recently, this is definitely one of the better Disney films. I whiffed all those shots, and I'm running away. And so if you're looking for a fun movie to take your kids to, or just to thank you. Or if you just, you know, want a Disney movie to watch and you're tired of rewatching old Disney movies, go watch Elio. It was a good time.
I would be very happy to arrange it for you.
Now, coming up, this week I'm going to go watch F1 with Swankley. That should be a lot of fun. We're going to go watch that one in IMAX, as I watch many of these movies. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. And I'll let you guys know how that is.
Magnificent.
As far as video games are concerned this week, honestly, I have not seen or heard much that happened other than the studio to my second favorite multiplayer game, 1047, who, as you probably are aware, created Splitgate 2. They are trying to recover from the controversy that they had at the Summer Games Fest and trying to keep their player count up. And unfortunately, one of the things that they've had to do is they have had to let some of their team go. Now, at the same time, before you get mad about, you know, a video game company letting its employees go, which happens all the time right now, I learned this. The co-founders of that studio, they apparently don't take like a large salary. They take a very small salary, if even a salary at all. And I just gotta commend them for that, for being like, we are employee first and game first. I'm sure that they've made enough money off of the first video game. And through their investors, I'm sure they paid themselves decently enough in the beginning. And now that their game is out, I'm sure that they don't feel like the need to take it. And so I just gotta commend them for that.
I will do whatever you ask.
Good.
And as far as music is concerned this week, I do have to say there are 2 albums that came out, I believe, this week. If it wasn't this week, it was earlier this month, and I just was late to the party. There are 2 albums that I listened to, and I was like, you know what? I don't know why anybody would not listen to these 2 albums. And I will pull them up here in just a second.
How can you do this? This is outrageous.
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
Yeah, so the 2 albums that came out that I'm very excited that came out, if you can see that, it's Benson Boone. I know a lot of people think he makes default music, but American Heart by Benson Boone, I very much enjoyed that album quite a lot. That came out recently. And the other album that came out this week was Youngblood's Idol. This album is phenomenal. I would highly recommend everybody go and listen to this album. It has some super heartfelt music, some super catchy music as well. So if you're somebody who just wants to listen, I don't know why I keep saying watch, listen to music that is catchy, there's some really good ones in there. And beyond that, you know, not a whole lot has happened. So I'm just gonna probably keep playing for a few little minutes, and I'll clip the good parts and keep it going. This is obviously not one of those good parts, so...
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
We're gonna get back to regular movie reviews and stuff soon. I've been putting together a plan and a default script, not script, but an outline for all my reviews so that way I can actually do them quickly, efficiently, and everybody can know what to expect from Hot Schmoes. So, stick around for those later this week, hopefully. If not this week, it'll be the 1st of July. Also, make sure to check out Swankley's channel. He's going to be posting some new videos this week. Or next month, I should say, not week. And those are going to be a lot of fun. I will be a part of some of them as we continue to just move ourselves further on the realm of getting more content out and trying to do what we love. Well, I guess there's one last thing that I have to... I'm legally required to remind you all of one last thing. And I'm sure you all know this, and I'm sure you're all, like, ready for this to, like, not be something that I talk to people about. But guess what? Whether I win or lose this 1v1, which I'm definitely losing, Tombstone is a bad movie. In fact, it's the worst movie in the world, and I don't care what you have to say about it, because it's a fact. And facts are facts, which means that... Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. See, I killed him. So, just remember that Tombstone is the worst movie in the world. And so, protect yourself from ever watching it. I'm going to cut most of this out of the video. Let's go.
Delicious hot schmoes.
They're called s'mores, Buzz.
Right, of course.